Hi, this is Satya Kadibet from Tamil Nadu State of India. This video message is about the very strongly planned and very high sensitive forgery email evidence creation crime. I again repeat, forgery email evidence creation crime strongly planned against me by the criminal EY India team partner Ram DESHPANDE and the other involved criminal EY India team authorities under joint coordination of criminal Anand Ambani and terrorist Asohan Perisamy with the direct political support from criminal India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi with a strong criminal motive to justify the completely intolerable and most cruel false allegations and cruel lies placed against me by the criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE, where he has stated that I was under unauthorized and unapproved leave and that the criminal EY team authorities have sent me multiple reminder emails and warning emails asking me to return back to India for work from some unauthorized and unapproved leave I have taken. To justify this completely intolerable and most cruel lies and most cruel false allegations placed against me, where the criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE have used very high sensitive cruel false allegation words such as job abandonment and willful absence I have done. To justify these most cruel false allegations against me, the criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE and other involved EY India team authorities are strongly planning to create some high sensitive forgery email evidence against me to submit to the Bangalore Labour Commissioner at the last minute during the next conciliation meeting to cover up to justify their most cruel false allegations. This video message is mainly addressed to the 5 UN Security Council permanent member country leaders of China, Russia, USA, UK and France and the honorable country leaders of UAE, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Pakistan and North Korea and UN Human Rights, UN Women and National and International Labour Organization. So before I start, I would like to explain to the addressed country leaders and UN Security Council that why I place this very high sensitive complaint of forgery email evidence creation crime planned to be done against me by the so-called Big Five consulting firm, EY companies, EY India leadership team authority named criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE and the other involved EY India team authorities. The first reason being, I have already collected evidence, 100% indisputable evidence of the 2 forgery emails submitted by the criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE in his response petition dated 21st November 2025. So this is the response petition of the criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE. In this response petition submitted on 21st November 2025, I have already collected evidence of 2 forgery emails submitted by the criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE in his petition with strong evidence. This is one reason. The second reason being, when the criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE have placed this repeated cruel false allegation against me that I have done job abandonment, willful absence and that I was under unauthorized and unapproved leave against the multiple reminder emails and warning emails sent from EY authorities asking me to return back to India for work. Where the criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE have placed such completely intolerable, most cruel false allegations in almost 10 paragraphs of this response petition, which covers almost half of the content of this petition. The same criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE have not submitted any single evidence email. I repeat, when the criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE have repeatedly made the allegation that EY company have sent me multiple reminder emails, multiple warning emails asking me to return back to India for work from some unauthorized and unapproved leave I have taken. The same criminal EY India partner Ram DESHPANDE have bloody not submitted any single email evidence copy in this response petition, which he is obliged to submit in this response petition. When we say logically some false allegations, we don't have to submit any email evidence. But he has straight away mentioned that EY company have Satya Kadibet have not reported back to work in spite of the multiple reminder emails, multiple warning emails from EY company about the unauthorized and unapproved leave Satya have taken. In spite of her multiple reminder emails, multiple warning emails asking Satya to return to work, she has not returned back to India for work. For such a straight away cruel false allegation, they have bloody not submitted any single email evidence copy in this petition. All of that. So this is the detailed email complaint I have sent yesterday, 5th December 2025, 10:56 p.m. I place my very humble request to the all 5 UN Security Council country leaders of China, Russia, USA, UK and France, and the all other addressed country leaders of UAE, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Pakistan and North Korea to please spend time to read this complete email, because this is about my complete future and my professional career. I request all the addressed country leaders to read this detailed email. Whatever the content I am covering in this video message, I have written in a detailed way in this email. So here I have given the paragraph numbers with reference to the paragraph number 7, 8, 9, 15, 20, 21. Mention the response petition of involved criminal e-way. Respondent is criminal e-way India partner Ram Deshpande, dated 21st November. They have created this highly intolerable, most high sensitive, cruel lie that I failed to comply with the repeated emails from e-way company authorities to return back to India for work from some unauthorized and unapproved leave I have taken. And they have used sensitive words such as job abandonment, willful absence and misconduct under company policy. But when the criminal e-way partner Ram Deshpande have placed such cruel false allegations repeatedly in almost 10 paragraphs, he has placed that allegations, but the same criminal e-way partner Ram Deshpande have not attached any single email evidence copy in his response petition dated 21st November 2025, which they are supposed to submit in their response petition. And what is the motive? The main motive is to submit the response petition, to submit such a forged email at the last minute during next conciliation meeting to get last minute favorable endorsement from the Bangalore Labour Commissioner. So this is the response petition from the criminal e-way India partner Ram Deshpande, which was submitted to me in hand on 21st November 2025 during the conciliation meeting. So this is the response petition. The respondent is Ram Deshpande. This is the annexures.
First page
It is dated 21st November 2025. The representative of the respondent, which is Ram Deshpande, is e-way HR Director Shanil Mirza. He is the representative of the actual respondent. So this is the main petition. These are all page numbers. So when I have mentioned paragraph number 7, it means that point number 7. In my email, I have mentioned paragraph number 7, 8, 9, which means point number 7, 8, 9. Point number 7, just I am quickly highlighting. They have mentioned intolerable cruel false allegations like failed to comply with instructions to resume work. Point number 8. The complainant, that is myself, I have assumed some self-assumed leaves, which means unauthorized and unapproved leaves, which was constitutes to job abandonment, willful absence amounting to misconduct under company policy. Just I request the country leaders to please imprint these cruel false allegations against me, and also please refer to the strong manual witness from the e-way leadership team, HR head authority Nitin Grover sir, who have stated the true facts which will transparently prove this cruel false allegations against me. They have stated that I have taken self-assurance with unauthorized leaves which constitute job abandonment, willful absence, misconduct under company policy. Point number 9. Again they have mentioned excessively long unauthorized absence. Very long, completely unauthorized and unapproved leave I have taken like that. The criminal e-way India partner Ram Deshpande have mentioned the cruel false allegations by taking bribe money from the criminal Anand Ambani, criminal Mukesh Ambani family with the direct political support of criminal India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Point number 9. And then point number 15. It is pertinent to state that the management had approved only the initial conditional leave in favor of the complainant. So what is the duration of the initial conditional leave? However, Ms. Satya did not return to India and instead of working from Laos without confirming any possibility of a return. Cruel false allegation. I have asked for work from home option from Laos only once I have asked, and in the email the e-way authorities have mentioned that it is not applicable. So that is final. After that I have never ever asked for any work from home option, because after that the criminal e-way India partner Ram Deshpande have given me long leave approval upon the email initiated from the main HR authority Bharati ma'am, who have been under suspicious conditions have exited from e-way company before my termination. So after I was given long leave approval, there is bloody no need for me to repeatedly again ask for work from home option from Laos. These are very cruel open lies intolerable cruel false allegations stated in this petition without confirming any possibility of return. Cite allegations threats to her life and her family. It is further submitted the concerned HR manager once again directed the complainant to return to work in the first week of January. This is the one and only original email, the one and only official intimation I have got to end my long life or to return back to India is one and only this email chain from January 2nd to 10th January. But what the criminal okay, like this many paragraphs I have mentioned back. What I am trying to say to the underage country leaders is that the one and only official email chain sent to me to end my long leave and to return back to India for work is the only email chain from 2nd January to 10th January, which involves the emails of EVHR Mohammed and EVHR Director Hina Mudaliar. So that email chain is submitted in this response petition. That email chain is already aware, the country leaders are well aware of that. What I am trying to say is that the criminal EY partner Ram Deshpande have cruelly falsely projected lie. Already multiple reminder emails, warning emails have been sent to me about some unauthorized and unapproved leave I have taken, asking me to return back to India for work, which means that the criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande projecting like even before the 2nd January email chain. Before that, I was under some unauthorized leave and the EY team authorities have sent me multiple reminder and warning emails asking me to return back to India for work. So, for that cruel false allegation, the criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande have not placed any single email evidence copy. He has just placed the original email evidence, the one and only original email chain evidence, which is from 2nd January to 10th January 2023, sent by EVHR Mohammed and EVHR Director Hina Mudaliar. Now, so in this response petition, I have mentioned that another reason why I am placing this forgery email evidence creation crime against the criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande is mainly because I have already identified 2 forgery emails submitted by criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande with 100% indisputable evidence. So in this petition, go to page number 27, annexure R7. Page number 27. Page number 28. Page number 28. I request continuous to go to page number 28. These 2 emails, January 16, 9:22 p.m. email and another email, January 18 January 2023 7:45. 18 January, 16 January. Both the emails are exactly the same content, sent at night time 7:45 p.m. 9:22 p.m. Sent by senior HR authority. One is Hina Mudaliar, another one is Latesh Aroro. These 2 emails after my termination happened on 10th January 2023 and I have got they have submitted 2 emails projecting like they have sent me 16 January, 18 January emails. Both the same content refers about my EY laptop return. Satya, return your EY laptop. This is the content of these 2 emails and okay. So these 2 emails dated 16 January and 18 January 2023 was never ever received to my personal email ID, which is satyakadar2104@gmail.com, which is registered with EY company. And these 2 emails are just the same content, which is about EY laptop return. Now, I have already mentioned in my petition and also I make it reiterating now that these 2, after the illegal termination of my EY company job, every day I was checking the inbox, trash, spam. I have never ever received these 2 emails. I have attached a video evidence recently to the country leaders. I will again attach in this video, but to please refer that video evidence. Also, I would like to highlight that I have very strong indisputable video evidence I have taken between these dates duration, between January 10th and January 19th. I have taken almost everyday video of checking my primary inbox, trash and spam that these 2 emails are never received, and I have officially registered complaint against criminal EY partner Ram Deshpande and other authorities and addressing to the judges whoever is going to prosecute my case that please, I have given voluntary consent, please take me for any extreme truth-like investigation to prove that I have never ever by mistake or voluntarily I have never ever deleted any emails from EY company authorities, and I have never ever received these 2 emails, 16 January, 18 January email sent to me about EY laptop return and I have always checked both my primary inbox, trash and spam. So those video evidence are stored on that particular dates in another mobile phone. I will submit during the court case prosecution and even to the Bangalore Labour Commissioner. So this strong evidence 100% proves that these 2 are forged emails because neither the court judges are going to say like, okay Satya, you have not deleted any of the emails and you have not missed to check your inbox, but it could have sent to trash and spam. No, because in trash and spam, those video evidences also we have taken on those particular dates between January 10th and January 19th, that I have never ever received any emails in the trash and spam. So this is 16 January, 18 January, 100% forgery emails. When I say forgery emails, the forgery could have been done in two ways. First level of easy forgery email creation is that creating this email, sending to my email ID and immediately to illegally delete it. That part would have been handled by criminal and the money terrorist also got very heavy. Another forgery email creation thing is that the email was never ever sent to my email inbox, but it had been created in a forgery way, in a technical forgery way by the criminal e-way authorities, which is a high risky one. Two types of forgery can be done. They have created the email, they have sent to me, and before I have seen it, immediately the criminal and the money terrorist also very same who are illegally monitoring my emails, they would have deleted it. That is one way, easiest way. Another type of forgery email crime is that the email was never sent to my personal email ID and it was just created in a forgery way by the criminal e-way India team authorities. Now, what is the motive of this forgery email creation? What is the motive? First, I would like to say the content. Both the emails are same content, which is about asking me to return my e-way laptop. And the motive is that by creating these forgery emails, if I have not, which is not received to my email ID, during the court case prosecution, the criminal e-way authorities were planning to say like, in spite of our repeated emails, in spite of our repeated email reminders sent to Satya asking to return the e-way laptop, the complainant have not returned the e-way laptop. Just like the same criminal way, the criminal e-way authorities are saying like, in spite of our multiple reminder emails sent to Satya asking to return back to work from her unauthorized and unapproved link, she has never returned back to. Can the country leaders see the same criminal strategy? So this forgery email is created with the criminal motive to project like, in spite of our repeated emails sent to Satya, the petitioner Satya have not returned the e-way laptop. This is one of the cruel false allegation planned to be placed against it to cover up their political influence, illegal termination of my e-way company job. So the same way, tomorrow during the next conciliation meeting, criminal e-way partner Ram Deshpande is going to submit new set of forgery emails to project like even before the original email chain sent on January 2023 by e-way HR Mohammed, they are going to falsely project like they have already sent some forgery reminder emails by trying to say that in spite of our multiple reminder emails sent to Satya asking her to return back to India for work against her unauthorized and unapproved link, she has not returned back to India for work. To justify that cruel false allegation, during the next conciliation meeting, they are planning to submit similar forgery emails like this, which was similar forgery emails like this. This is the motive. This is the motive I want to convey to the addressed country leaders. So the key point is that the forgery email evidence planned to be created against me by criminal e-way India partner Ram Deshpande, apart from the one and only existing original email communication sent to me from e-way team to end my long leave, which is in January month 2023. So this is the response petition of the criminal e-way partner Ram Deshpande. So in this petition, the e-way partner Ram Deshpande have attached the one and only existing original email communication sent to me from e-way team to end my long leave, which is in January month of 2023. He has mentioned a copy of the email communication dated 2nd 2/1/2023, page number 22 to 25. So if the country leaders can see page number 26 to 25, you can see, I think the email chain from 2nd January 2023 till the termination email, of 10th January, all country leaders are aware that on 2nd January 2023, HR Mohammed have initiated email asking me for a HR connect call and asked for my phone number. Immediately on January 3, January 3, I responded by giving my phone number, and on January 4th, which is the very first and one and only intimation given to me to end my long leave by e-way HR Mohammed, asking me to return to India within 4 days to work on project and deliverables. So this is the clear-cut understanding of all country leaders of the one and only existing email communication sent to me from e-way HR Mohammed in January month to end my long leave within 4 days. And this email communication is attached by the criminal EY partner Ram Deshpande. So in this video message, what I'm saying in this video message, so throughout this petition, what criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande have projected is that in addition to the one and only existing original email communication from EY team sent to me to end my long leave, which is only in January month, the criminal EY partner Ram Deshpande is cruelly falsely projecting like even before January month of 2023, the EY team have sent me multiple email reminders asking me to return back to India for work from some unauthorized and unapproved leave I have taken. The same criminal EY partner Ram Deshpande who have given me the approval for long leave, the very same criminal EY partner Ram Deshpande, by taking bribe money from criminal Mukesh Ambani family, has stated completely intolerable and most cruel lie and completely cruel false allegations against me that I was under some unauthorized and unapproved leave, and even before the January month emails, the EY team have sent me emails, multiple reminder emails asking me to return back to India for work from some unauthorized and unapproved leave I have forcefully taken against the multiple reminders and warnings of you. This is what he is projecting in his own petition, and in almost 10 paragraphs, the criminal EY partner Ram Deshpande have mentioned this cruel false allegation only, but the same criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande have not attached bloody single email evidence copy of any such reminder email sent to me before January month of 2023, alleging that I was under some unauthorized and unapproved leave and asking me to return back to India from some unauthorized and unapproved leave I have taken. He has bloody not attached any single email evidence copy for his most cruel false allegation which he has stated in almost 10 paragraphs, almost half of the petition. And why criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande have not attached any single forgery email evidence in this petition? Because his criminal motive under joint coordination of criminal Anand Ambani is that he is planning to submit during the next conciliation meeting. He is supposed to have submitted this response petition in one and only in order to avoid the sensitivity of disclosing the forgery email in this response petition. The criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande is planning to submit such a forgery email evidence during the next conciliation meeting to get last minute favorable endorsement from Bangalore Labour Commissioner, or maybe he will proceed to submit during the court case hearings. But the criminal motive for not attaching in the response petition forgery emails in the response petition is to avoid the sensitivity of disclosing such forgery emails at this earliest point of time. Now the next question, why criminal EY India partner is very much desperate to place and taking high risk to place such completely intolerable and cruel false allegation against me by stating that I was under unauthorized and unapproved leave, and that even before the January month of 2023, the EY team have sent me multiple reminder emails asking me to return back to India for work from some unauthorized and unapproved leave I have taken. What is the motive behind that? The very main motive is to completely break and to cover up the politically influenced, most cruel, sudden illegal termination of my EY company job. Now, I will, when I say politically influenced, most cruel, sudden illegal termination of my job, I will again explain the crux of my petition. What is the crux of my petition? The crux of my petition is that I have stated to the country leaders that in September month, I checked for option for work from home from Laos. That option was not applicable. Since it was not applicable, I got HR Bharti connected with the EY partner Ram Deshpande, and Ram Deshpande have given me approval for long leave by stating that Satya, you can return back to India whenever the situation gets safe for your family to return back to India. That statement he has made while giving me approval for long leave in September month, when the work from home option becomes not applicable for me. So after that, what I mentioned, I have sent an email, voluntary email to my reporting manager Sai Kautri and the HR Bharti ma'am on December 24th, 2022 by stating that I am expecting response from China government in a couple of days. and I will return back to India as soon as we complete our petition processing in the Honorable President Office of China. So this email, voluntary reply I have given when I got some trigger from the mailroom team that I have got some courier. Back bottom. So the crux of my petition is that when I was completely undisturbed by my EY team during my long leave period, exactly after sending this email in December 2022, 24th December 2022 to my EY team by stating that I am expecting response from China government in a couple of days. Exactly within the same couple of days after this date, 24th December 2022, after the same period of couple of days, the EY HR Mohammed has suddenly sent me email asking me to end my long leave and to return back to India within 4 days, and then he suddenly terminated my job. That is the crux of my petition. So to completely, cruelly, desperately cover up this whole politically influenced, most cruel, sudden illegal termination of my EY company job, the criminal EY partner Ram Deshpande, who himself has given me long leave approval, the same criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande, by taking bribe money from criminal Mukesh Ambani family, have stated that long leave approval itself was not given for me, and I was under some unauthorized and unapproved leave, and the EY team have sent me multiple reminder emails to return back to India for work from some unauthorized and unapproved leave, and he wrote the petition. He is projecting like such reminder emails have been sent to me before January 2023. Can the country leaders understand how cruelly the so-called Big Five consulting firm EY company's leadership team authority, he is not normal employee, leadership team, one of the leadership team authority, criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande, without anything in the name of basic ethics or morals or the so-called corporate ethics and morals of Big Five consulting firm EY company, without anything in the name of ethics or morals or truth in his words or actions, by literally taking the bribe money from criminal Mukesh Ambani family, has stated completely intolerable and most cruel lies and most cruel false allegation against me that long leave approval itself was not given for me, and that the EY team have sent me multiple reminders and emails asking me to return back to India for work against some unauthorized and unapproved leave I had taken. Almost half of the petition, the criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande has stated that, but the same criminal EY India partner Ram Deshpande have bloody not submitted any single email evidence of any such multiple reminder email sent to me asking me to return back to India for work from some unauthorized or unapproved leave. And what is his criminal ban? To directly submit such forgery emails during the next conciliation meetings, last minute favorable endorsement from Bangalore Labour Commissioner, or to submit it during the court case proceedings. And the main motive is to avoid the sensitivity of the forgery email evidence he is going to create against me at this earliest point of time. So this is the first part of my video message where I have covered about the forgery email evidence planned to be created against me by criminal EY partner Ram Deshpande. What is the motive behind it and why he is planning to do during the next conciliation meeting. I have explained about it. On top of it, I have already given the complete details about the already submitted 2 forgery emails submitted by EY partner Ram Deshpande in his response petition. This is the first part of my video message.